Whether you're soaring across the globe in Microsoft Flight Simulator, swinging across Manhattan rooftops in Marvel Spider-Man, or exploring the open world of Red Dead Redemption 2, one common factor in these games is their impressive graphics. The evolution of video game graphics is remarkable when we consider the limited visuals just 50 years ago. The evolution of video game graphics has been a fascinating journey, transforming from simple, pixelated displays to the breathtakingly realistic visuals we see in today's games. To understand this progression, we need to rewind to the early days of video gaming in the 1950s. In the 1950s, the first video games emerged, with the cathode ray amusement device being one of the earliest known interactive games. However, the first game purely for entertainment, Tennis for Two, captured the public's attention. This tennis game was one of the earliest to feature moving graphics, paving the way for future developments. One significant milestone during the early days of video game development, creation of Space War at MIT, a two-player game involving spaceships. Space War inspired other games, including Computer Space and Space Invaders, marking an essential chapter in video game history. However, accessibility remained limited due to the high cost of computers, with FTP-1, for example, priced at $120,000 in the 1970s. The video game industry underwent a transformative shift with the introduction of the first commercial arcade video game, Computer Space, in 1971, followed by the release of Pong in 1972, which became a commercial success. The golden age of arcade games commenced in 1978 with the launch of Space Invaders. This period witnessed a significant improvement in video game graphics, moving beyond basic lines and dots to colored graphics. Space Invaders, with its net profit of $450 million, became one of the most successful games of all time. By the early 1980s, colored graphics had become the norm, with games like Pac-Man making a lasting impact. Despite the video game crash of 1983, some successful titles, like Nintendo's Donkey Kong, emerged, helping revive the industry. The Nintendo Entertainment System, NES, played a crucial role in this revival, featuring games like Super Mario Bros. And The Legend of Zelda with improved graphics. The late 1980s saw the emergence of 5D graphics, as exemplified by Street Fighter II, 1991, and other titles like The Sims, Diablo, and Sonic the Hedgehog. Transitioned to full 3D graphics with the release of games like Virtual Racing 1992 and Doom, 1993, a pioneer in the first-person shooter genre. The competition to create more powerful consoles intensified, leading to the introduction of the PlayStation in 1994, which fueled the release of countless 3D games, including Gran Turismo. The early 2000s witnessed groundbreaking releases such as Grand Theft Auto 3, 2001, and Half-Life 2, 2004, showcasing advanced graphics, physics, and artificial intelligence. Technological advancements continued into the 2010s, with games like Gears of War 2006 and Halo 3, 2007, pushing the graphical boundaries on consoles. In 2011, Skyrim demonstrated significant visuals with its creation engine, and in 2013, Crysis 3 aimed top-ish graphics to new heights. The PlayStation 4 and Xbox One, released in 2013, marked a significant leap in console graphics, allowing for more realistic visuals. Games like The Witcher 3, 2015, and Horizon Zero Dawn, 2017, showcased stunning open worlds and graphics. The year 2018 set new benchmarks for graphics with releases like God of War, Marvel Spider-Man, and Red Dead Redemption 2. These titles not only featured phenomenal visuals but also incorporated intricate details, pushing the boundaries of what was possible in gaming. Game engines played a pivotal role in advancing graphics, and in 2020, Unreal Engine 5 was revealed, supporting the next generation of consoles. Microsoft Flight Simulator 2020 showcased the future of gaming with its breathtakingly realistic visuals, simulating the entire Earth using advanced technologies. However, not all releases in 2020 were without controversy, as Cyberpunk 2077 faced issues at launch despite its impressive visual quality. Modding communities contend to enhance games, providing examples of incredibly realistic modifications for titles like Cyberpunk 2077, Skyrim, Grand Theft Auto 5, The Legend of Zelda: Breath of the Wild, and Red Dead Redemption 2. In 2021, Forza Horizon 5 raised the bar for racing games, utilizing photogrammetry to recreate a realistic environment. Unreal Engine 5 showcased its capabilities with The Matrix Awakens, a technical demo for the PlayStation 5 and Xbox Series X and S, offering a glimpse into the future of interactive content. Looking ahead, the sequel to Horizon Zero Dawn, titled Horizon Forbidden West, promises even more impressive visuals, taking advantage of the PlayStation 5's advanced features. The evolution of video game graphics reflects not only technological progress but also the creativity and innovation of the gaming industry. But behind all this, there is something harsh talking about that. I mean, players spending hundreds, sometimes thousands of dollars on virtual items. But what if I told you that the microtransactions are intentionally designed to exploit your psychology and keep you spending? It's a controversial tactic that raises ethical questions about the gaming industry's practices. This is where developers are pushed to work insane hours, often leading to burnout, just to meet tight deadlines. Some even argue that this toxic work environment is fueled by the insatiable appetite for profit. The controversial mechanic that blurs the lines between gaming and gambling. Many argue that these virtual mystery boxes, often containing cosmetic items, are a gateway to gambling for a younger audience. Governments around the world are scrutinizing loot boxes, and some countries have even banned or restricted them. Is the gaming industry exploiting a loophole in regulations to get away with what some consider a form of underage gambling? Have you ever felt addicted to a game, unable to put it down? Well, some developers intentionally use psychological tricks to keep you hooked and playing for longer periods. As we celebrate the remarkable journey from the early days of simple games to immersive and visually stunning experiences of today, it's clear that video game graphics will continue to evolve. With advancements in technology, game engines, and artistic creativity, the future of gaming holds the promise of even more breathtaking visuals and engaging experiences. The industry's ability to adapt, innovate, and captivate audiences ensures that the journey is far from over, and gamers can eagerly anticipate what the future holds.